Hi there, sign of Leo. This is Kim, and this is going to be looking like it's your second reading for this weekend. But what it really is that I decided I wanted to do Celtic Cross readings for every sign, and therefore I don't want to skip Leo on a Celtic Cross. So you have a basically like an oracle read that's posted before this one. If you want to watch it, I'll tell you the truth, I wasn't that satisfied with it. So we're going to see what comes out in the Celtic Cross. All right. And if you would like a private reading here, Leos, all you have to do, check out my, I think, affordable prices in the description box below. You can get a reading. I always thank you for liking the video and subscribing and for all your beautiful comments. All right. Messages for the sign of Leo. Please let us know what's going on for Leo. What's going on for Leo? According to the tarot. What's going on for Leo? According to the tarot. I think that is shuffled pretty good, but let's do it a little bit more. This is the Druid Craft Tarot deck. I love this deck, mainly because the size is perfect for this table. Mainly because of that. On the bottom, the Seven of Wands. You persist. You persist. Okay, now that makes more sense. All right, that makes more sense. Yep. Okay. 2 for the outcome. Give me a good outcome. Wow, okay, well, in your head. You are going to be in your head a lot. You may be overthinking the next, when I do these readings, they are meant for the time that you see it. So if I post it and I tell you I'm doing this in February, it is for that time frame. So that's just how I do my readings. They're not timeless readings in that sense because look, I do so many. I mean, we'll follow the energies, right? So you're going to be in your head for the next few maybe days. The intention is really for this these to be like monthly every single time I do them to update us what's going on in the month. So here in the past, I have the 5 of Pentacle energy. Yep, definitely. Like I know that energy has been around. That is when we fall out of watching our motivational speakers and we go into this place of, okay, I don't have this, I don't have that. This has gone on a long time. What area in our life do we have lack, and what are we maybe dwelling on too much? And in that sense, keeping our energy there, right? So we have to just change. We have to change our thinking and our energy whenever you see the 5 of Pentacles, for sure. So let's see. Let's see. Past energy. It can have you worried about a financial thing, a health thing. It can be lack in any area of your life. I mean, if you have a relationship where you don't feel like it's fulfilling, then that's considered a lack, right? This Fool in reverse has something to do with the heart of the matter, even though I'm pulling it out for the 5 of Pentacles. The Fool in reverse, it's when, to me, in this reading, it seems like it's when we shut down our heart space to a new adventure, or we are not that open. Now, there can be an actual reason why we feel like we're not too open for a new adventure. It can be that we're like, okay, well, I have this limitation, I have this thing going on, but it can be something real. I mean, it could be something like I have the car, I don't have the gas to get to where I need to go. Like, that's a real thing where you're like, well, then I can't do this. I don't know, but I have a feeling that it's something like that with the Fool in the reverse, where it's like I would go forward on a new journey or adventure, but something maybe holding me back that's actually tangible. But we all know, just have to be reminded that we're creating constantly, and it's coming from what we're thinking and what we're feeling, right? So even though that is the thing that we're seeing, it's something that we're also continually creating. It's not easy to even think of it that way, but it is. So tell me about the Fool in reverse. The Lovers in reverse. Oh. Okay, so for some of you all, for sure. Okay, I have the Ten of Cups for how you feel, and then the Ten of Pentacles underlying issue on the bottom. I feel like this is what you're wanting, but they're saying like that's what you're wanting, but you know you can't get there from here, or you're not going to be able to have that where you're at, because it's not. It doesn't feel like what you would think a completion is, or it does. There's something about it, so you're not wanting to go down the same road with a partner that you have been with, or see, it's like it's crossroads that we don't. We're not going back. Okay, but there's still this issue of opening up to the new. But it could be that you just absolutely don't want something new with an older person you had been with from the past. You don't want something new with them. You don't want something new where you're at. It's almost like being in a room and you're like, the reason I'm not decorating is because I don't want to stay here forever. I don't want to be here. Like, I don't want to give to something here when I can feel that I'm in the Five of Pentacles energy in it. Oh, Leo. So it's about how to get out of that. I hope I'm making sense. The Two of Swords here is the challenge, and the Ace of Swords is your issue. So the Ace of Swords usually brings about a lot of clarity for us. Insight, clarity. You can get great ideas from the Ace of Swords that lead to your victory. Sometimes the Two of Swords could be like in our head of a feeling of not being able to decide, of not being able to decide exactly what it is that you want. Perhaps we're waiting on something new, anyway, something that it's good. Okay, it's a great example. It's giving me the example of somebody that goes to a store and they have the intention of buying a new outfit, right, for themselves, but no matter how hard they try, every single rack you go to, it's like, I actually don't like this. I really only want to buy something if it actually feels and looks great, makes me feel a certain way, and then you walk out of the store and you don't buy anything. There's a little bit of disappointment, right? But there's a little bit of like being proud that you didn't make a decision to settle on something. And so it's they're saying it's something like that, where it's not necessarily that you have this decision or this decision. It's more like the manifested desire hasn't become one of those options for you to choose yet. And you know what it's going to feel like. You know whether or not something makes you, you know what I mean? You know whether or not the outfit's going to look good, or if it makes you feel good. Something like that. So you have to pardon the shopping example, but that's what I'm getting with that. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this closure and death. Major change and transformation too. You could be going through your own death, where everything that you know or that you knew to be true falls away. Major change, major transformation, major transition, but ultimately like something that's ending. So it may be the ending of this chapter too. It's reminding me of a reading, excuse me, that I did last week who was it? Was it Aquarius? I think it was Aquarius. It was called, the title was Death to the Pentacle Energy, the Five of Pentacle Energy. That's kind of what it's reminding me with this. Death to the Five of Pentacle Energy. The end of lack, or an end to some sort of lack. We're going to mix up the cards a little bit too. We're going to get some more clarifying cards on this. Okay, tell me about the Ace of Swords and the Death card. A gift. A gift. So this is like some sort of gift from the universe coming in. It's going to be the end of your lack. It's going to be the bringing in of clarity. This showed up in the oracle reading that maybe I wasn't so happy when it said distant horizons, because I know that it's coming. It's going to be something that comes from our perspective in a future now moment. The Empress. Okay, so gift. Some sort of victory as your gift. Tell me about the Eight of Cups. Queen of Cups in the reverse. And the Seven of Cups. Whoa. So, I think the choice is to put yourself first here with the Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups. Something just wasn't more love, more self-care needs to be given to ourselves in regards to the choices that we have. And I'm just picking up specifically health choices, things that we decide to put in our body, or things that we decide to maybe, I don't know, maybe even escapism for some, because the Queen of Cups in the reverse could be like when we haven't been choosing wisely here when it comes to like what is best going to serve us in the long run. Now, these could be emotional decisions too. Yeah, it can be an emotional decision too. It doesn't have to necessarily be about health related or that, but it's like looking at everybody else's cup that has to offer you, or all the other cups, but not filling ours up. And the Eight of Cups has us clearly going on a new path, and that path leads to your Nine of Cups. So this means that you detach from what's not serving you. You detach from making the same choices that led to poor health or self-neglect in some way. That's what I'm picking up on that. Let me see another Kipper card for the heart of the matter. So you're going in a different direction is what it is. Maybe it's that whatever choices it was, that maybe it felt like it was satisfying to you, or felt like it was nurturing yourself, but now has a taste of dissatisfaction, or you're clearly seeing where it's not serving you well. Okay, and they're really wanting me to mention divine feminine energy of being more open and receptive to receiving something new, because you clearly want it. You clearly want it. We have the Ten of Cups with how Leo is feeling, and this is when we're feeling like this is what we're creating. And so I have no doubt in my mind that you know that you want something that's emotionally fulfilling, a loving family, a loving home, or whatever that looks like to you. Some people will want solitude and a cabin detached from everybody, and that is their fulfillment. It, of course, is going to look different, but what it is usually when everything is in harmony around you. Materially, needs are met, and emotionally, your needs are met, and so are the energies that are around you. So the vibration as to what you're mirroring, it's going to feel and look good to you. That's really good that I'm having that in the how is Leo feeling spot, because that's how you create, because that's how you manifest it. Okay, so, and then we have a rainbow here with this 10 of Cups. So we have a promise. A promise. Let's see what else the how we're feeling is about. Two of Swords. So you have it twice. You're feeling like it's divine timing that this choice needs to come in already. Two of Swords. You're feeling like you're at a stalemate. But you know that the decisions that you're making now, they're coming from a place of wanting to choose wisely and be on the path that leads you to wishes fulfillment. So the challenge is how we're feeling in contrast with what we're wanting to manifest, is what I see here. And perhaps that is why it hasn't popped up as an option. And it does, you know, we have you creating things too at the same. So we have the masculine, feminine energies both in us. But this one here at the heart of the matter, it's making me feel like you need to focus more on being open and ready to receive something instead of going after it. For some reason, it feels like you need to do you, focus on filling up your cup and making good choices. Do you best you can where you're at the moment. And I feel like something's going to come to you. So in the environment, I have the Star. And the Star is like a wish fulfillment. It could be something that we're actually even fighting for with the Seven of Wands here. It's hope. It's healing. It means that something that you have wanted for a very long time will actually be made manifest here. And so you are feeling that it's like they're saying to yes, like angel applauding right now. You, Leo, are supposed to be figuring out the feeling of what you're wanting to come. The feeling of what you're wanting to manifest. And I don't know, somehow that's coming into your environment as an influence, as an energy, right? Also, you could be really standing out for something that you do. You know, the Star is getting attention, being noticed. Yeah, they're really wanting you to visualize with the feeling that everything you could possibly want, you're about ready to receive. Because the Three of Wands has somebody waiting for what they have visualized to come in. That's it. That's it. That's the key. And though escapism or choices where they give you a temporary feeling of happiness, that might not be the way to do it, they're saying. That might not be the way to do it. Whoa. Sudden wealth. Not so sure it'd be all sudden, though. But it is an influence here. That came out in the Oracle read, too. And a message of concern. So you have 2, 2, 3, 3. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. Now, this could be you getting, like, standing out, just like the Star energy of standing out for your work, being recognized. That Ace of Cups there. And your victory. So being recognized for something that you do. Laying down the groundwork. Others are onlooking. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles. Well, interesting. That came out in the Oracle read too. Maybe I should have just left that one up. I like this one better though. The Knight of Pentacles is the offer that comes in. It's slow. It's slow. It's a gift of success. It's slow but steady. It's a sure thing. And you get to where you're going. And I feel like that is the gift. You see how it's kind of tied to that gift energy. What is the King of Swords? The King of Swords. Or who is the King of Swords? So this is Goals and Destiny, by the way. Tell me about the King of Swords. The Tower. Is it a good tower? Because it might be tied with an offer. That's why I say that. Is it a good tower? And that might be a person. A person who's very calculated, a professional at what they do, or really good at what they do. They know strategy. They know how to figure things out. It might be an older, a mature man, an older gentleman. The Tower is change, right? So it's sudden, it's fast. Oh gosh, I have the Good Gentleman, which is the same thing as that. And it's a 5-2, and then I have the Coffin card. So it looks like this Tower is bringing about this ending. Two big scorpionic energies. And I don't know what that ending is going to look like. It's going to be different for everybody. What's this about with the mature man, please? Okay. I have the Clover, I have the Mediator, and the Dog. The Mediator and the Dog were both in the reverse. This could be somebody that is like a go-between, or somebody that helps, like with legalities or something like that. But when I see the Dog in the reverse, I think I would be careful for people trying to intervene during this Tower moment. Like if you need some type of, like, because you have good luck, you have good luck and great fortune here with the Clover. Yeah, that's great. But, oh, I'm hearing you're going to have opportunists around you. People that want to get in the middle of some type of great fortune that you're going to have. Not to be your friend, but to grab some of your good luck here. So watch out for that. I still don't know what that is, though. Tell me more about what this Tower is about. So the King of Swords could be like a lawyer or a professional or somebody that helps you. Occupation. So something might go really good and change drastically with your occupation. Good luck, good fortune. It might attract in like opportunistic energy. unexpected money. That might be why. Some type of unexpected money that comes in. It looks like somebody also from your past, or people from your past, might want to like jump onto your path. They may have not been there before, want to get on the path with you because of grabbing some kind of opportunity or wanting to. The Queen, let's just move on because I'm getting stuck on this Tower energy. The Queen of Pentacle is their hopes or fears. I think it's a hope. This is when, usually I relate this to like when we're able to work from home, or we have a remote job, or we have a home business, but we're also trying to take care of the family too. Yeah. 4 of Swords. 3 of Cups. So it means you're going to be really successful in your finances. And it's also feminine energy, so it means you'll be receiving a lot of finances, excuse me, finances, having the ability to like take care of yourself and others, grounded, stable, wealthy. And so I also see the right people coming together with the 3 of Cups, wanting to celebrate some type of abundance for you or with you. This change is going to come on quick, and it may have you overthinking a bit, because even though this is like really joyous, the only thing I can see creating huge change from the 5 of Pentacles, which is like feeling destitute or feeling just at a loss, feeling at a loss. And then you go to having plenty or more than enough, occupation doing good, your luck is on the rise. It can be, that can actually be pretty drastic, a big change, drastic change. And I'm just picking up the message of a person who's going to reach a point where they're expecting more out of themselves. And then they start to get more. And I think you even get way more than you bargained for. And then it puts you into this energy of, okay, now this change is coming on really quick. After we've been at a stalemate for who knows how long. And so we can get in our head, that 9 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, it's drastic, isn't it? It's like drastic change. It's fighting for something. It's going in a different direction, a really stark difference direction. And it might have you a little bit worried or in your head, but I wouldn't be. I would just be happy with the news, because I think you just have to watch out for overanalyzing something here. 6 of Pentacles says it's going to be a success. You're going to have a success. There's going to be some type of solution. You need to stay focused on the solution that comes in. Journey in the reverse. Very similar to the Fool in the reverse here we have in the past energy. No. Too many. So obviously with these, God, they're going to do it anyway. They're going to do it anyway. Mature woman, the pathway. Oops. So you have the mature man, mature woman, the journey in the reverse, and the pathway. The 6 of Pentacles. Okay, obviously we're going to be going somewhere different. It's like the alchemical wedding of the masculine and feminine energies. Maturity, meeting each other inside oneself, and then being able to manifest from a completed whole state. Tell me more about journey, though. Tell me more about journey. Ten of Pentacles reversed and the Sun. So something is going to be revealed to you about a completion. I don't know if we've had disconnect from family or there's been family issues here, like, because that could be mother-father energy. But the Sun is bringing in something new where we're going to be able to resolve some kind of problem that's gone on for quite a while with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Telling you to be brave, bold, confident with the Queen of Wands. It's almost like a performer energy also. The Seven of Swords in the reverse. It's kind of like an exit strategy or escape plan. Seeing clearly what we need to do. And then strength. Lots of Leo energy here. I really feel like we need to take all these cards up and then simply focus on the journey in the reverse and find out what do we have to do to be more open to this journey or to this new part of our journey. Yeah, so I'm going to leave the journey here. I don't know, but I feel like that one is a big message for us. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Oh. Where the gift is. So it could be like communication about a gift also. The journey. All right. Hang on. That might work. All right. I just have a feeling there's something more to this journey card here than what I'm interpreting. So maybe this double majors deck here might give us more clue. And what does the journey in reverse mean for Leo? What does the journey in reverse mean for Leo? To the Empress energy. There's no, we don't do reversals in this deck because there's two of each. So this is the good Empress energy. It's about what you want to create. It's also tied to motherhood, but taking care of lots of people. Oh, it's about, wow. Oh, okay. It's an unexpected journey for you. Why? Because there's something that you thought that you were going to create or that you thought was going to manifest, and then something happened. The fish fell out of the cup, and you got to like a, well, this is hopeless point. You didn't think it was going to manifest. You may have even dropped the idea of something being possible for you. And this is saying that's an unexpected journey of something that you didn't think was going to be hopeful, of something that you didn't think was going to transpire. It actually does. That's why it's in the reverse. You're about to go on a journey. It feels like it's tied to something you visualized a long time ago. Okay, paranoid. You see this High Priestess? She's looking out the window. She definitely has gifts and skills and abilities. She's the High Priestess, no matter what. In this energy, something made us feel vulnerable. Something made us feel, could be watched. I mean, it could be whatever it was. It could have made us feel exposed. Something happened where we're like, okay, well, now I don't see this cup as half full. Now where's some type of success? I don't know. It's something where you're starting a journey. Something happened. We gave up on it, or we just didn't look at it the same. wanting to hide ourselves because of feeling exposed or vulnerable, even scared possibly. Ooh. Okay. When something became, when we got, there was there's a point in time where something happened and it felt like getting knocked off our throne, or something didn't go right. And what do? We possibly led us, some of us, to escapism or to choosing the wrong things because of being in an energy of, well, this is hopeless. And so we stopped taking good care of ourselves, or the optimum care of ourselves. And look, we have now the moon, a very Piscean like energy here with the High Priestess and the Queen of Cups, of being like, I don't know, exposed, knocked off our something happened and it knocked us down. I don't know if it was somebody that was using it could be magic, it could be somebody throwing magic at you, but whatever it did, it caused us to believe in a lie. And the lie was that something was not hopeful anymore, a creation, something that you birthed to life. But in reality, what actually affected everything worse was our personal choices that we made after that fact. So the moon always brings in changes. This is good, and it brings in a let's trust the unknown. This is the same as the Queen of Cups in the reverse. When somebody's choosing not to fill up their cup, there's usually an influence or an energy. To me, it was tied with some type of hopelessness here. Or pessimism. Oh, yeah. I like the Hierophant. He's like scratching his head. What am I going to do? Yeah. What am I going to do? The people who are down here watching me, listening to me, are not hearing this card. What am I going to do? It's coming out of a commitment. Coming out of a commitment. It's something that's going to have to be done in a non-traditional way. I didn't think this was going to take quite a turn, but it did, and we're going there. How do we deal with this situation? What time do I have? It cuts off like soon. Okay, how do I deal with this situation? You don't listen to what other people have to say, because there's lies and there's misinformation and lies, maybe slander and gossip. And there was a tower that was caused due to that. So we have 2 Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have a new beginning here and a tower, a shake-up. You had to go through some shit, okay? You went through a lot of shit. It looks like the shit that you went through was mainly due to slander, but it took such a toll on you that you switched to everything's negative, nothing's going to work. You let it affect you really bad. But there's a good tower coming, and it's going to make things better with the World card here. You're about to go on into a new chapter. This old chapter is played out, done with. The old chapter it's an old narrative. They're saying listen to the new narrative here of you are invincible, and these things, especially misinformation, especially if it causes a fall of any sort, it was like your test, and you can pass this. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Bye, Leo.